Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella. If you're not, welcome back and welcome to a brand new video. So today we're going to be getting into the Instagram stuff here on YouTube. I've been saying for a little while now that I kind of want to make an Instagram video on here, kind of spread my knowledge that I've learned over the past nearly year now to you guys, to help you build your accounts and your brands and achieve all of your goals and dreams. I have been working on my Instagram account seriously for probably about a year now. I think last June I started and now it's June again, so it's taken me about a year to get to this point, but I do have about 8.2k followers on Instagram, so that's really exciting. We're growing really fast. We're about to hit 10k, so it's a really exciting time in my little Instagram career. So obviously I'm not like a person with 60k followers, like I don't know that much, but I know how to get you started. I know how to get you from 500 to 8,000. So basically I'm just going to tell you what I did, what worked for me, how I got where I got. Obviously I can't guarantee that everything I did is going to work for you, but I think I found a good strategy, especially within like the fashion lifestyle niche. And if you're watching this video, you're probably coming from that niche because this is kind of what it's geared towards and where a lot of my followers are, because obviously that's the niche that I'm in. Let's just get started. So step one, choose a niche. Mine is fashion lifestyle. You don't have to narrow it down that hard. I will say it does help, like if you are specifically like a shoe page and you only post like a specific kind of shoe, like people, yeah, they're gonna follow you for that content specifically, and you're probably gonna grow faster because you have a more specific niche. But what a lot of people want is like the freedom to post like anything and just be like an influencer and have people follow you. At least that's what I wanted. So I was like, I don't want to have some stupid like shoe be my like the thing people follow me for. I want them to follow me for me, and that's something that's kind of hard to get at the beginning. So you kind of do have to niche down, you know, at least choose an area, like figure out who your audience is, who do you want to follow you, and just keep that in mind for the rest of your Instagram journey. Know who you want to see your content. Why do they want to see it? What do they want to see? What is a new way that you could show something that they've already seen? Think about it that way. Your audience comes first because you need them. That is the way this whole business works. You need followers to get the money. But that's pretty basic. Just choose your niche. Don't think too hard about it. You can always change it. I mean, Instagram is like a fluid thing, so if you get a couple followers for like your dog niche and then you want to switch to lifestyle, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And also keep in mind that you can like expand out. So maybe you start with shoes and then you go to fashion eventually once you hit like 5k. That's also something people do, so keep that in mind. You can always expand, especially if you're going to take like a pathway of one niche that relates to another one. So yeah, and it's your account. You have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. Step number two would be follow others in your niche. So when I first started, I followed a ton of people who were doing the same thing that I was doing because they will support you if you're supporting them. Not everyone, obviously, especially like bigger accounts. Like I wouldn't expect someone who was like 20k followers when I had 500 to follow me back. And sometimes it happens, but it's just like those people aren't seeing you because you're so small. But the more people you're following, the more awareness is going to be out about you, you know. Then it's going to be mutual friends. The more mutual friends you have, the better, because people are going to see you who are also in your niche. So that is the best thing you can do. So you can reach out through DMs if you want. You can be like, hey, I love your account, I'd love to be mutual friends, I think we have similar niches. You can also just follow people, engage with their content. Something that's a little controversial is engagement groups. So that's basically like a group chat with a bunch of people in your same niche, and every time they post, they send it to the group and the rest of the group members respond to it and comment and like, and basically like you're agreeing to do that to everyone else's posts by being in the group chat, and they'll do it to your posts. For me, engagement groups haven't been harmful. I'm in quite a few. Most of the engagement groups I'm in, we use like emojis. Like every time we post, we'll send like 3 emojis instead of sending the post, because that is something like Instagram has flagged in the past as like spam, is sending your posts into group chats. So if you're nervous about that, or if you have some like action block history on your Instagram account, maybe stay away from that, or only be in the group chats where they're not sending the actual post to the group chat, but like they're sending emojis or like some kind of code. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people are like deathly afraid of them. They think that is the end of your Instagram account forever. That is not my opinion. I think they're good to get your account started up. Obviously, you're not going to be able to like organically grow off of engagement groups, but I think it's a great way to start and a great way to get like to look authentic, to have a few comments and likes on there on your posts. Looks good to brands as long as it's authentic. Like, don't join an engagement group where people are commenting nothing that's relevant. You know, you want to be in a group with people who are in your niche and people who are going to support you, and if it's not benefiting you, there's no reason to stay in it. Step 3 for me would be post every day. That sounds crazy, and now here's what I'm going to say. Take this into your own schedule. If you can only post 3 times a week, post 3 times a week, because there's technically no evidence that posting every day helps, but the way I look at it is each time you post, you're like entering the lottery of going viral, but also every time you post, like, there's more people coming to your page, and if you post every day for long enough, you're gonna have people coming to your page from so many posts because you've just been so consistent. So what I do is I post a feed post and a reel every single day. I've worked up to this, obviously. Like I've said, I've been doing this for a year. This was not something I did week 1 of my Instagram journey. I think I've learned a lot about how to create content and how to do it a little more efficiently, so I always have a ton of content saved in my phone. Batch creating is the best thing you can do for yourself. Just take a day and create a bunch of content, and then you won't have to create content for like another 2 weeks. So if you can plan those days into your schedule, if you're someone who has like a really busy life, just creating it all at once really helps, and then post it throughout the week whenever you can. I really think every day a post and a reel, that gives you the highest chances of going viral without being like spammy. And at first I was like, are my followers gonna think I'm like a weirdo for posting every day? Like, are they gonna get annoyed at me? But they don't. I've gained like 4,000 followers since I started posting daily, so, and it didn't happen overnight. I started posting daily probably, it was like the beginning of 2022, so like 6 months ago, 5 months ago. It was consistently every day. Like, I have not missed a day since like February. So it's June now, so that just gives you a little perspective on, you know, like how much work has to go into it. And before those 4 months of posting every day, I was posting multiple times a week since, you know, the previous June. So I would say it really does take like a year of consistency to reach that organic level of growth where people are just coming to your page through your posts. But posting every day would be the fastest way to get there, in my opinion, and ease into it. You know, you don't just all of a sudden have to start posting every day. Like, if you only post once a week right now, start posting 2 times a week for a little bit and then increase from there. You have to do what works for you, because if you don't, you're not going to stick to your strategy and the whole thing's going to be pointless. Step 4, hashtags. So I use about 5 to 10 niche related hashtags in all of my posts, and I just find this is another way to like get more people to see your posts. There's a lot of controversy about, are hashtags useful, do they hurt your posts, blah blah blah. To me, if you're just using a few, I definitely don't think you need to use the whole 30. And I think the Instagram guy, whoever's in charge of that, actually came out and said, like, it doesn't matter if you're using 30 hashtags, like, that doesn't boost your chance. So just use 5 to 10. And something in my niche of fashion and lifestyle that a lot of people use is Discover under 5K and Discover under 10K. Those are the 2 biggest ones, but of course you can use like Discover under 20K, things like that as you get bigger. But that is just like a universal hashtag where like creators of my niche can go and just find other small accounts to support and engage with. So I would suggest using Discover under 5K and Discover under 10K if you're a new creator. I still use those on all of my posts. Do a little research in your niche, find some hashtags that are relevant to your niche and the specific posts you're putting them on. I use like the same hashtags on all my posts. That's something I could be doing better on, but I will say I don't think hashtags are the most important thing to growing organically. I think it's, you know, the posting and the consistency and the uniqueness of your page. Step number 5 is engage with other accounts. So this is a little bit less organic way of growing, but this is something I did a lot at the beginning. This probably got me from like 1K to 5K, but find a few accounts you want to be like. So I found like 3 or 4 accounts that I'm like, wow, like this is exactly what I want to do with my account. And you can go on their followers or their recent likes of people who liked their posts or comments, whatever you want to do. Just find people who are engaging with them, who follow them, who like their content, and engage with their content, follow them. Following every single person you see can get a little spammy, so you might not want to do that, but following the accounts that you really connect with and that you do want to support is a great idea. And then just engaging with other accounts who are supporting that other creator, because that way they see your account and they're like, oh, who is this? They click on your profile, and if they like you, they will follow you. And if you were doing that with the posting everyday strategy, to me that's like the perfect mix, because people can follow you, yeah, but if they don't see anything cool from you, they're gonna unfollow. But if they're seeing cool stuff from you all the time, every day, like 2 pieces of content at least, there's no reason for them to unfollow, you know? And not every account is going to follow you back. Some accounts will just like some of your posts, but all engagement is good engagement. So whatever you can do to get involved with the other creators, it's social media, so you have to be social with the other accounts and you have to connect with them. But those are all the tips I have, so thank you guys so much for watching. My camera is about to die, so hopefully it doesn't die. If you guys do like these Instagram topic videos, please let me know in the comments. I can definitely expand more in depth into certain categories, like working with brands, like payments, how to batch create content, things like that. So yeah, just let me know what you want to see. But if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can see every time I post a video. I'm posting twice a week now. I think I announced that in the last video. Follow my Instagram. It's Ella Redding with 2 G's, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.